everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name is Caitlin, welcome, and today I am updating one of my favourite projects of the month. This is my Pan That palette for 2022. If you have not seen any of these updates so far, then you may not know. We are panning two palettes. We're panning a face palette, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. This is 6 highlighters in here. And we are also panning this bad boy. This is the e.l.f. Truffles Bite Size Eyeshadow Palette, which has 4 eyeshadows, all of which I'm wearing on my eyes today. So last month I was a little bit down because I wasn't making the progress that I really wanted to make, but this month is a lot different. This month we have made leaps and bounds and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. But, as always, just before we jump into the video, if you have not already, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. You don't want to miss these updates, especially after this one, because I feel like this update we've just like pushed ourselves way forward in our progress and I'm just so excited to share it all with you guys. Yeah, I'm just so excited. We've made so much progress. Okay, so I'm going to start with my Aurora Glow Kit. I'm going to put on screen what it looked like last month. So we had pans in all but 2 of the shades. And here it is now. So hopefully you can see some difference. I'm going to put the brightness up just as I am showing these. So yeah, this is the highlight palette. So I have a few changes that I want to make with this palette. I've decided that trying to work on all of them at once is a little overwhelming. As you can see, I've hit pan on 4 of the shades, so I've done really well in that. However, going forward, I think I'm only going to focus on Eclipse and Luna and try and get them as close to finished up as I possibly can. So yeah, this month I've only worked on these 2. I mix them together every day for my highlight. It is what I'm wearing today. I like the other shades apart from this one, but I mean we've spoken about that in length before. But I think just working on these 2 shades is gonna help me finish more of it, if that makes sense, instead of spreading the love. So with that being said, I will zoom in the last month's picture to show just these 2, and from now on it's just going to be these 2 in the progress pictures. Okay, so let's start with Eclipse. This is like a gold to pink duochrome highlighter. I used it 22 times this month for a total of 61 uses this year. You can see we have cleared out this whole bottom corner. We've got like the tiniest bit of product still there, but it's kind of like in the dent of the pan. So it's going to be quite hard to get out. But the product in this corner last month was really shallow. So we were able to make incredible progress in this highlighter. It kind of baffles me. Looking back at the progress pictures, it's kind of wild to see how much we've used in a month. But yeah, 22 uses, we have cleared out this whole corner. Next month, I'm kind of starting to come up the pan this side, so hopefully we can have some of that cleared. Again, this side of the pan, the product isn't that deep because I did have like quite a lot of uses in this pan before we even rolled it into the project this year. So hopefully we can get even more amazing progress on this. Then Luna, this is just a plain white icy highlighter. Again, we used it 22 times because we mixed the 2 together. And I've used it a total of 83 uses in this project so far this year. That's a lot. But as you can see, there's not as much progress as Eclipse. And that's because this shade didn't have as much usage when we rolled it in at the start of the year. It was pretty much untouched. And the product around the pan is quite thick. It's not been worn down. So yeah, this is going to take a long time to see any real progress on. You can see we've kind of made our way down here down the pan, and that's the way I'm going to continue to go. So yeah, that is the progress for this palette. I'm so excited. Finally, we've got some amazing progress, and I'm just really excited to see progress finally, because for so long there was barely any progress and it was getting me down. But this month we have succeeded in seeing progress. Okay, so next is my e.l.f. Bite Size Truffles palette, and again, this palette, just like looking at it, I'm so proud of myself. So this is what we looked like last month. So, you know, we were getting there, this month, this is what we're looking like. Look at this. Like, especially these two shades, these middle two shades. Look at that. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's go through them in order. First is this kind of gunmetal silvery shade. I have said before, this is my least favourite shade in the palette. We used it 5 times this month for a total of 25 uses throughout the year. You can see it's coming a little bit more in this way, the pan. I'm kind of working on this, like expanding the pan this kind of side. So hopefully next month you're going to be able to see even more progress in that, even more pan. This one, you can see the pan expansion, but it's nothing crazy. Like, it's fine. Okay, now for the real differences. So the second shade, this is probably one of my favourite shades in the palette. It is my favourite shade. I used this 6 times for a total of 38 uses this year, and as you can see, we have really made incredible progress with this. Last month, all this section of the pan at the bottom was really shallow. There was like no product left really, and it only took me a few uses to really show the pan and show some good pan expansion. I think that was the frustrating thing last month. I knew I wasn't far away from hitting pan down here, but I didn't manage it, but we managed it this month, and I'm so excited. It is looking so much more loved and so much more used. My plan is to kind of come in this way with the pan and make it more of like a rectangle instead of like a weird half circle-y kind of thing. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon with my progress on that. The third shade, look at this progress. We have pretty much cleared out this whole corner. We have got the tiniest little bit, and I can't actually get my brush in that. This is the brush that I use for it, and it's just too big to like get in that corner. So I've kind of been coming round the side here, and you can really tell because look at it. Oh my god, I think this is the most visual progress that we've ever made in a month. I'm just so proud of myself. We used this 10 times for a total of 49 uses since the beginning of the year, and considering I am panning an identical shade in my Sofx Revolution palette, I think we're doing so well. I use the Sofx Revolution shade in my brows every day, and I use this as an eyeshadow. So like 2 different functions, but still exactly the same shade. This is the first month that I'm looking at this palette and thinking, we can have this done. At least these 2 shades. We can almost have this done. I'm like sure of it. Okay, so the black shade, we used it 15 times for a total of 63 uses in the project. Because it's summer now, I only use this as a liner. So I only use the tiniest bit of it. So I don't know if there's going to be much progress shown from the comparison. Where's the brush? I use this teeny tiny domed brush just to pack on my upper lash line. Yeah, it's not going to show any difference. But we did hit side pan, as you can see. That was one of my goals this month, to hit side pan in the black. And we've done it. We've hit side pan, and that's good enough for me. So yeah, this is what this palette looks like. I'm so proud of it. I'm just really happy with myself. Oh, hope has returned at last. I'm just so proud of myself. It was a little bit of a blow admitting defeat on the highlight palette, but I think, to be honest, working on just those 2 shades is going to be the best course of action, because I want to finish at least one of them. And I think I could finish Eclipse in 5 months if I just work on it primarily. The eyeshadow palette, I think we can have it nearly done by the end of the year. I don't think we're going to have it completely done, but I think we can do it. Because my uni makeup, what I'm planning to do when I go to uni every day, involves this. So we're going to have so much more use on that. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know how you're doing in your Pan That palettes, because I always love to know and I always love to binge these videos. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. Have an incredible day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!